So be on the lookout for Generation Z. Are you a Generation Z? A Gen Z? A Gen Zer? Well, they're saying that this could be the next generation of home buyers. So let's take a look. Hey everyone, Brandon Shupe at Skydan Real Estate Sales. So we've all heard stories about the millennials. We've seen them on the news. I've actually done some reports and some videos on millennials, first-time home buyers. We've seen on the media about millennials living in the parents' basements, in their grandparents' basements, whatever you want to believe about millennials. But have you heard about the Generation Z, also known as Gen Z, Gen Zers? This is a group of people that in the next 5 years are going to be between the age of 23 and 28 years old. And guess what? This generation is eager to own homes. So I'm going to do something a little bit different that I normally don't do in my videos. Instead of actually just talking, I've done some research on this Generation Z, and I found them to be very interesting. Okay? According to Realtor.com, they said that nearly 80% of Generation Z members say that they want to own a home by the age of 30. And according to Concentrix Analytics, 52% of prospective Gen Z buyers are already saving to buy a home. And I went a little bit deeper and I went to look into Wikipedia. And Wikipedia actually defines Generation Z as the demographic cohorts after the millennials. And demographers and researchers typically use the mid-1990s to mid-2000s as starting birth years. That was interesting. And the report from Concentrix goes a little bit deeper and talks about Gen X identifying the main reason why this cohort wants to own homes. 55% want to own a home because they want to start a family. 47% want to build wealth over time, and 33% want to make their families proud. Interesting. And although that they're eager to buy, the generation also perceives that there's going to be challenges ahead. So this is a smart generation. They're realizing that hard work the efforts are going to pay off, but they realize it's going to be difficult. 66% believe that saving for a down payment and closing costs will be challenging. We all know that, don't we? 58% feel that covering the monthly costs of owning a home may be difficult. Welcome to the real world. And 52% perceive a lack of knowledge about where to start. So we need to help this generation out. We have to help build the knowledge and help this young generation coming up because they are eager. It was also interesting to note that 21% of Gen Zers think that their parents will provide financial help. 17% know that using a down payment assistance program is beneficial. And 15% believe that other family members may help them out. And one of the highlights of this report, when I looked into it, was, and I found this to be very deep, more than half of the Gen Zers who think they'll receive help also realize and understand that they will need to pay their parents back, compared to 40% of millennials. You know, when I was in high school, I ended up marrying my high school sweetheart. I've been married 32 years. And when I was 22 years old, in 1986, I proposed to my wife. And we realized back then that we didn't want to live in an apartment. We really wanted to do the best that we could to save up to purchase a home. This generation kind of reminds me of ourselves when we were that age around 1986. So we got to give kudos to this generation. The bottom line here is if you are a Gen Z, Gen Zer, or Generation Z, you know what? There is help out there. And seek some advice from your parents. Go to your grandparents and talk to them about the importance of saving and how to save. and working hard. And guess what? You're going to get the knowledge from your parents and your grandparents. And you know what? Real estate professionals like myself are here to help you. So basically the bottom line is that it's never too late to start saving for a home and making plans for the future. You can contact me. I'll be more than glad to help you out. All my contact information will be given at the end of this video. And as always, make it a great day.